why wouldn't men change their jawline or their cheek or any part of their body? We've already normalized
everything else.
Yeah. Why would men be immune to it? I don't know.
Because they're men. They're supposed to look natural men.
But men are still also human.
Have you seen Zac Efron? Oh my God, he looks horrible. I think he broke his jaw or something like that, and he had to have quote unquote reconstructive surgery. He looks a different person, and he was so good looking. His natural state was, he looked fine, very good looking.
Men are getting fillers. Podcasts are selling self-improvement.
And somehow that's redefining what handsome means.
This week on We Time Convo, we're breaking down how podcasts and plastic surgery are reshaping male beauty standards and what that says about our culture today.
So this episode is how podcasts and plastic surgery are shaping beauty standards. And this is according to a GQ.com article that Irene had us read. According to this article, and what I gathered is that there are podcasts out there for men that make self-improvement cool. Keeping your beard clean, looking, what is that? Manscaping, all about health, strength. But now they're starting to shift it more towards appearances, Botox, plastic surgery to enhance your jaw. And so now they're just normalizing that.
But isn't that just been normalized? Oh, so is it?
Well, I feel it's more it's a more of a woman thing.
Is it because it's on a podcast, or is it more so now because men are getting on that bandwagon?
I think it's a lot of it now because people are having video podcasts, right? They're showing their podcasts on videos. So a lot of the Joe Rogan or all these other podcasts where it's all just men talking about man things, people see that, right? So, and they want to look a certain way, because you're not going to go on there as a podcast person looking crap.
Okay, so I remember reading it now. It was about that one guy who had dinner, and Kris Jenner and Khloe and
so they had dinner
Kim.
with Brian Johnson,
yes,
who is the guy who is the 48-year-old man that is trying to reverse his biological age. We talked about it on a podcast episode with Hyland once, and I think, was Joe Rogan there?
No, they mentioned.
Oh, they mentioned Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I remember reading it, and I guess the gist, I don't know, maybe I read it wrong, but basically, the way I read it was kind of odd because obviously Khloe and Kim are very big proponents of the whole plastic surgery deal thing. Mm-hmm. And so doesn't that intuitively go against what he was believing in the natural state of getting younger?
But Brian Johnson has had plastic surgery too, I think. Yeah, he's had a lot of plastic surgery.
It was 5 o'clock in the morning, so it was kind of hard for me to follow.
Well, I mean, so basically what the gist of it is that because of podcasts, it's not even about a health podcast for men anymore. It's about physical looks now. They're starting to normalize plastic surgery, fillers, everything that women get. But now men are doing it now.
So is that a bad thing, or is that a good thing? Is that controversial? What about it is it the fact that it's being normalized?
It's the fact that it's being normalized because it's on social media. I guess teen boys or men are starting to look at these men that they listen to their favorite podcast. They see it and they want to look that, right? So now you're basically showing the younger generation, in order to actually look good, you have to have plastic surgery. You have to have a specific jawline, right? You have to have fillers.
Yeah, but I mean, we're living in a world where we just live in an interesting world. Yes. Where we've already normalized certain things. That this should not be a stretch. Yeah. That's okay.
Well, I think for me, it was just, okay, what's the big deal? Because we're women and we've always had this issue, right? We've always had the issue of seeing other women on TV and we want to look at that. It's more normal for us to get fillers, Botox, plastic surgery. But now it has switched over to men starting to do this too.
But I don't see that as, what did we expect? That men were going to be immune to this concept? Of course. I mean, we have given people the opportunity to change their sex. Why wouldn't men change their jawline or their cheek or any part of their body. We've already normalized
Everything else.
Yeah. Why would men be immune to it? I don't know.
Because they're men. They're supposed to look natural men.
But men are still also human.
Have you seen Zac Efron? Oh my God, he looks horrible. I think he broke his jaw or something like that, and he had to have quote unquote reconstructive surgery. He looks a different person, and he was so good looking. His natural state was he looked fine, very good looking.
That was same for, I forget what the actor was. He boxed. What was his? Oh, God.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. He's in a boxing movie, or he's a.
What's his name? But yeah, I mean, that's just something that I've. So the question is. So now it's the common men now, no longer the stars. I mean, you already saw men that were celebrities starting to do it. We've already normalized it for people to change their gender. We've done it as women to enhance our looks. It makes sense that men are starting to get on that bandwagon.
So the question is, are these trends giving men more freedom to care about their looks?
I think in general, men do care about their looks. They just probably didn't have that importance.
Well, are they, because of these, are they creating these podcasts, YouTube videos? Are they just creating more pressure for men to look this way?
I'm sure they are. And it goes back to, for me, it goes back to your real life. Again, we have to be fully aware of the surroundings that we're at, who are the young boys that we're raising to be men, giving them a sense of structure. And here's all these things that are going to come at you. But the foundation of what you instill in them hopefully is strong enough to make them not be swayed by these things that are coming to them.
So I have a question. If you weren't married, would you date somebody that has had jaw surgery and Botox and fillers?
I'm going to tell you no. And I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
When I vision men, they're manly men.
Yeah. See, this is the thing. This is
so to me.
Yeah. So a man can't be a man if he had Botox?
I mean, you go do you, but to me, that's not very manly. I mean, you're talking to somebody who doesn't wear makeup. I don't have Botox. I did my lip filler, but I haven't gone back. So, I mean, to each his own, but I mean, my perspective is a little different. If you didn't do it, no big deal. If you did do it, it would make me think twice.
Yeah.
Because why do you care about your looks that much? Right. But then I look at men differently. Right. And sometimes I asked Vanessa this question. I said, hey, if you were to have a boy or a girl, would you be harder on your boy than on your girl? She goes, no, I'd be hard on both of them. But then for me, I think if I had a boy, I'd probably be a little harder on my boy.
Yeah.
But that's because how I grew up.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I mean, would you?
Fuck no. So first of all, this is my take on it. This is my take. I'm going to make this about me. I would never date somebody that is trying to look prettier than me. And I don't do fillers. I don't do Botox. I don't do anything like that. And the fact that if I'm dating someone that's, oh, we can't go on a date because I have my Botox appointment, or that's like looking like this the whole time. I want to be able to age naturally with somebody. I want to see wrinkles.
That's a value. That's a value for you.
Yeah. I want to see gray hair. I want to see all of that. But do I want to also date somebody that looks way older than his age? No.
No, I think there's a certain care. Some guys, they do get their eyebrows.
That's fine.
Right?
Yeah.
That's, I think, just maintenance, upkeeping. But then I think there's a certain point where you're, okay, you went on the other side. Because I think women do that too. I see stuff on here and I go, there's no way that this person did this to themselves. But the reality is they did, because somehow in their mind that looked good.
Well, and the thing is, you can tell there's a subtle way to get Botox, or I've seen people that are, no way, she doesn't get that. No, yeah, she gets it. But if I were to date someone where you can tell,
well, I guess that's a big thing.
That they've been injected with Botox 20 times and their lips, it's no. Mm-mm.
Well, that's different. But what if it was a guy you couldn't tell? What if it was a guy that you
and he still looked good?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I would. I think if I found out that he was getting work done, I think that would be a nope for me.
I don't know. I might be okay.
Yeah. I mean, if he hit it for me, then that would be fine.
Well, I wouldn't even say hide it, but I'm just saying I wouldn't know unless he told me.
Because
if he told me and I didn't know, I'd be okay.
Because that's not really the real him. Because so
then you would say that about anybody who does that. But
the thing is, okay, so when you get Botox, you always have to get it.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
So what if one day he goes, I don't want to get Botox anymore, and then I wake up and he's fucking 70 years old? That's, you deceived me.
No, because he told you he got Botox.
Yeah, but still, I don't want to wake up to somebody that actually looks 50 years older than what they are, because
you're assuming that that's going to happen. I think you'd be okay
because there's a reason why they use it, though.
Well, because they are a little. I think for you, I think in general, somebody who gets work done, obviously there's something that they want to fix.
Yeah.
Right. And so they've come to a conclusion that they're not okay with normal aging. And so they want to get a fix, and they have the means to do that. And so they did.
I wouldn't want to be with someone with that. They can be with somebody that likes to do the same thing, and they can just do it together. Right? They can have Botox dates, parties, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't mind if a guy had a freaking 30-step night routine and morning routine with their creams and all that stuff, because I like that stuff, and we can just share together.
Okay.
I don't mind that. But when it comes down to actually injecting something in your face and physically altering the way you look, I wouldn't be okay with that.
Well, that's because you wouldn't do it.
Because I wouldn't do it.
But if you did do it, then you might be okay. I get it.
I don't know. The thing is, I don't know. I do want a boob job. I'll put that out there. But I wouldn't want to be with a man that wanted a boob job too.
Well, what if he didn't want a boob job? What if he wanted to gain 3 more inches of height?
I think I would be okay with that.
There you go.
Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe it's just the physical. Yeah, the face, the neck up.
I personally think that if you didn't know, you wouldn't care. And if you did know, and you couldn't tell, you probably wouldn't care.
I don't know. I guess it would just come down to me meeting someone that actually had knee surgery to be taller.
I don't know. Well, I mean, all I'm saying, doesn't surprise me. I think we've already normalized quite a bit in our society. So this is just a natural evolution of men getting on that bandwagon.
Yeah. I each to their own. I'm always going to say that. That's your body. You do whatever you want to do. But I think it just normalizes men and for anybody to just kind of keep chasing perfection, right? Because there's always, once you fix something, it adds in, oh, well, I want to fix this, I want to fix that.
But Liza, where do you stop? I mean, we've already gone past the whole normalization of, hey, if you feel like you're a girl, then change your body to be a girl.
Yeah.
And we've normalized that.
Yeah.
And that's a whole sex.
Right. That's a whole thing. Yeah.
And that's normal already to us in society. That's in a lot of ways people go, okay, that's fine.
I mean, this was a good article. It was a good read, but I feel it's something that women face all the time, and it's always been a thing for us. And now that it's starting to be more normalized with men, it's okay. Well,
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised
either.
Yeah.
Why make it a gender thing?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out is the issue, because men are now starting to.
And I think you said it's not a manly thing, right? To get Botox. It's not, but it's just being more normalized now because of this quote unquote health.
It'll be interesting to see where we're at for 20 years from now.
Yeah. It's no different than when men were taking steroids.
Yeah, to enhance their physique.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Can I start taking steroids? Would that be a problem if I wanted to start taking steroids? That would be a whole thing, right?
Yeah. I mean,
I would have a much deeper voice for sure. But I don't know. It just comes back to, I think, really what your confidence level is and what you think of yourself and what you want yourself to look. You're the one that's looking at yourself in the mirror. I mean, if you don't what you see, there's ways to change it, or you can embrace what you look like.
I don't know.
And maybe if you had the money, would you Botox your face up and lip fillers and all that stuff?
No, I'm too damn lazy. That's the reality.
Well, I'm older and I don't think I can handle surgery anymore.
Well, for me, I mean, I would love to lose weight. I could probably go and get some work done to do some lipo and a mommy makeover or whatever it is. But yeah, it's not I'm not that crazy. I mean, why? Because I haven't actually tried to lose weight. If I actually tried and I wasn't, it would be very depressing, and maybe I would look at surgery to do it. But the fact, in my mind, the way I look at it is, why would you even think of surgery if you haven't even tried to do it the natural way?
Yeah.
So, I mean, and then to me, it's, I don't know, maybe my mindset is I find beautiful in different things, different looks.
Right.
So it doesn't have to be a certain look where I go, oh my God, that's just so beautiful. So I don't know, but that's me.
Yeah. I mean, it's there's so much going on out there that's outside of what we consider normal and not normal. This is not a shock to me. So
I think our society needs to pay attention more. We just need to pay attention more, and we need to pay attention more to our younger generation to make sure that they're not consumed with what it is, because I think we're moving into a world of you can't tell, and someone's telling you what, because social media is telling you are getting fed every day.
Yeah.
And so I think we need to be more aware of what we're being fed and how that's impacting our younger generation, because
Absolutely.
Our younger generation, this is their world.
Absolutely.
And their world, you can't tell what's real and what's fake.
Yeah.
So for them, that's, to me, the scary part, right?
Very scary.
So
social media and everything that's out there. It's just crazy how easily consumed.
So what do you think about, so for example, there's people out there who just absolutely has no social media because they have clearly come to a conclusion that it's more harm than good for themselves. And so they kind of drill it down to their kids. So they don't do the social media thing. What do you think about that?
I think I think it's fine.
But then they're losing a lot of, because I think social media also wakes you up to what's going on. And
oh yeah, absolutely. I go on these social media breaks every once in a while, and I logged on to my TikTok once, and I was, oh my God, this shit happened. It was nobody told me. Oh my God, and I realized, wow, that's how I get my news.
Yeah,
is on social media. I mean, if parents want to do that with their kids, I think that is fine. But I think for the parents, it's fine. I think for kids, it's harder, because especially if they're going to school, a public school or any school with other students, I think it's very, very hard.
Do you see that in your school?
Oh yeah. And then my school, or where I work, we're on social media, and a lot of the information that we want parents or students to know is on social media. So, I mean, you can gain so much knowledge on social media. I've learned so much, just life things and happenings of what's going on in the world through social media. But I could see how it could be very hurtful, and you can't really monitor that on what's on social media. You can't really censor every single thing that's on there. So to your point, you could either be on social media fully or you cannot at all. As far as that family, or a family that's completely social media free, can it happen? Absolutely. Will they be missing out on a lot emotionally, just educational wise? I believe that. Well, how about you?
Good and bad. I think to be completely off social media is probably, I mean, you have to find other ways of getting connected then. Because for me, social media is a great way to continue to have visibility, and for people to have visibility on what's going on with my life that we may not necessarily have time to get together. But when we do, then it's, oh, I saw da 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 da. So it can drive those things, right? But sometimes it just takes up too much of your time, and it wastes your time. And so I fall victim to that. And so I feel like I have to put my own guardrails in order to not do that. So
I tell you what, when I go on my social media breaks, it's amazing how much time I have. Like, oh, what am I going to do now? I just immediately want to pick up my phone and just scroll.
And you're like, no.
Oh my God. So it will surprise you how much time you have if you decide to cut off, like, oh, I'll just go off social media for a week.
So my brother, he has social media, but he only goes in once a year, and he posts once a year.
Wow, once a year? Mm-hmm. Wow.
That's how he manages social media.
Yeah.
Is because he fills his time with other things, and he does the social media once a year to give people the
An
opportunity to get an update on what's going on with him. But that's pretty much how he manages social media, which I think he figured that out. Maybe I can do once a year, maybe like once every couple of weeks. Even now, it's even harder for me. Like I find myself not so much on social media. I mean, I still go on periodically, but not as much. I do more on these stupid games.
I haven't got there yet.
I play more on games because it's just so effortless.
Yeah.
I even have time now, as you guys probably can tell. I have a hard time keeping up with texts.
Yeah.
Because I'm just so tired.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I just want to just unplug.
Yeah.
And my
that's your
unplug is playing these stupid games.
But see, I used to be that way too. And I'm okay. I could sit on my ass and do this, or I can pick up a book and read.
Yes. I love reading.
Yeah.
I love reading.
So,
and I need to go back to that. That I feel if I spent my time reading, that would be much more fulfilling than these stupid games. But the games are so addicting and
that's
so
what they're made
accessible.
for. Yeah.
And I can bring it with me anywhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, 2 weeks ago, I caught myself watching cat videos on TikTok for 30 minutes while our new cat is over here trying to get my attention. And I'm like, I should actually stop watching this and actually take care of my own cat. So, yeah. Can social media be a hurtful thing? Absolutely. But it's also a good thing.
Yes. No, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But going back, I think men getting on that bandwagon does not... We've normalized so much already. I'm not surprised.
If that's going to give you the confidence that you want and need in your life, it's your money, it's not mine. It's your time, it's not mine. It's your face, it's not mine. And by all means, go for it.
But just for a warning, Liza wouldn't date you.
Yeah, I wouldn't date you. Or just don't tell me. Don't make it obvious. Don't look Zac Efron or whoever else out there gets Botox. But yeah. All right. We'll talk to you guys next time.